He loves to fly this airplane. Boeing F-15. Went into service back in 1976. Interesting part about this airplane is its kill ratio. Right now, the F-15 has had over 100 combat engagements and is undefeated. 0 losses. When the airplane was originally designed, the focus was on air superiority. Here it comes from the right, the F-15. Carries 13,455 pounds of fuel. I have no idea how many gallons that is, but it's a lot. And from the right, ladies and gentlemen, the McDonnell Douglas Boeing F-15. This aircraft is powered by a pair of Pratt & Whitney F100-DW-220 turbofan engines, dry, 14,500 pounds of thrust. When I say dry, that's full military power, no afterburner. When you crank up the afterburner, 23,770 pounds. 2.5 times the speed of sound. That is moving. Mach 3 is about 2,000 miles an hour. So you figure that this coming over at Mach 2.5 is probably doing about 1,800 miles an hour. And that's what you call ripping. Of staying together at plus 9 Gs, 9 times the force of gravity. Let me give you an idea how that works. If you weigh 200 pounds and you experience 19 or 9 Gs, you are experiencing 1,800 pounds of force pressing down on you. Coming in from the right, here's another pass. The F-15. Now, this baby can carry a variety of weapons, including the AIM-7 Sparrow, the AIM-9 Sidewinder, and the AIM-120 AMRAAM missile. That Sidewinder is especially effective in close combat, because it's a heat sink. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And on top of all of that external munitions, the airplane is equipped with an M61A1 Vulcan cannon with 940 rounds. I believe that's 20 millimeter. Here he comes again. Here's the F-15 in a high-speed low pass. You know, I bet you dollars to donuts that airplane could be heard in Atlantic City. By the way, do you know what the most successful airplane kill-wise before the F-15 was? You're not going to believe it. You're going to have to go back in time for quite a while. It was the Grumman F-6F Hellcat. She had a 19-to-1 kill ratio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get those cameras, camcorders, and your watercolor sets out. The F-15 is setting up. So here we go. Bet you it's going to be loud, too. Nothing about this airplane is quiet. It's a very interesting airplane, and the one thing I would like to see would be the maintenance manuals. I'll bet you bucks the bagels that the maintenance manuals could be used to gift wrap against the B-51. We've got our F-15 safely recovered. And I believe that we're going to be launching out the Golden Knights for their second show of the day in just a few moments. 1994. What a long, strange trip it's been. And I got to tell you, it's an honor to be here at Dover Air Force Base. There's so many people here with their airplanes. And speaking of airplanes, well, we don't have any, but look at this. Precision exotics out there. We've got the Shelby Mustang in a lime green color, red Ferrari, the gray McLaren, my personal favorite, and the blue one is a Lamborghini. The exception of the Shelby is about $270,000. But yet, here, you can go get a ride in one of these. That looks like fun. I was stunned. I'm now driving a different car. I have to sell it, unfortunately. But I miss the horsepower. Those of you motorheads who got yourself a performance car, you know what I'm talking about. We all love these figures. Speaking of easing into it, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the F-15 don't forget to wave as the pilot passes the airplane by. Now there's a pilot that has an absolutely magnificent job. In the meantime, the Golden Knights are going out.